Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes and a little bit of good news, perhaps. I'm going to give you the prediction that Starmer will be gone by the spring, by May, if he can't start winning elections. This isn't just a desire by me and 67 million other Brits. No. This is words coming from the Labour Party itself. Now, of course, it had that crushing defeat last week in Caerphilly, the worst ever in Welsh history, in fact. But that isn't the only one it's had, and they're not expected to do well at all anywhere else. Now, when you get your own party membership, start thinking, it's time for a change at the top. You know, whatever happens, your days are numbered. Labour MPs are now starting to brief against the Prime Minister. They're basically saying, look, we'll give him a tiny bit longer. He's got to start turning this around. But if it becomes clear that that isn't going to be possible, then he's got to go. Now, who is saying it? Well, nobody's putting names to this. This is lobby terms. It's those brave Labour MPs who would like to say unattributable sources, as they say, anonymous sources are doing this. Senior sources close to the Prime Minister. Do you get what the drift is here? What they're actually saying is some of the people saying this are backbenchers, some are prominent Labour MPs, some are even cabinet members themselves. Now, it's the English locals coming up in May, if you're allowed to have them. They're already looking to actually trying to stop some of these, which will be the second time that they've been stopped, simply because they don't like the idea that Reform are going to win so much, and they're trying their best to stop Reform winning. So the best way of stop Reform winning an election is to not have the election. Yeah, that's where we are now, but that's how it goes. But these, quote, senior Labour MPs are actually against that. They're actually pointing out that we need, in their view, Reform to do well in order to help oust this Prime Minister, who they know is going to cost them their seat at the next general. So it could be like, we'll lose the battle to win the war. I'm going to tell you now, you lose the battle and you're going to lose the war. There's no way Labour can survive the next general election either. It's a party dying on its arse. And if the national vote in Wales is anything to do with it, I mean, it's going to be a massacre of Labour seats. There won't be anyone left. And indeed, at a general on those numbers, virtually the entire cabinet would be out looking for a job. Bring it on, I say. But yeah, the Labour, not just the backbenchers now. The backbenchers have for a while been saying he's got to go because they know they're finished. But now it's getting up into the upper echelons, into the cabinet, possibly even cabinet secretaries. He's got no friends left, as Starmer. Nobody wants to stand up and say, yeah, I'll stand with him. Oh yes, we're back to the Prime Minister totally, blah, 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 blah. But push comes to shove. If it's him or them, it's definitely going to be him. Thanks a lot. Bye.